All right, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and thank you for joining me for our certificate workshops. Today we're doing Australia. Amazing, amazing training information that should be on everybody's bucket list. But we are on part 3, okay? Hopefully you guys have already completed part 1 and 2. If not, it is here on my page here. My shared page of trainings we've done. So in January, we did part 1 and part 2. So you can catch up. We are on part 3 and 4 this month we're doing. It is a long one, guys. So again, but lots of exciting information. And again, earn rewards, earn, besides learning to help sell to our clients, making us better travel agents, we also get invited on, special webinars, lunch and learns, dinners, fam trips. So I always tell everybody, get in and make sure you finish these trainings, okay? Get your certificate, post them on social media, let everybody know you are an amazing specialist and you'd love to help them book their next vacation. All right. So if you haven't registered yet, very easy to register. Again, always put Archer Travel as the agency. Agent is your information. Again, you want to put your information because like California sends out little goodie bags and stuff in the mail. A lot of times you win the different things. So make sure you put your information as the agent. Agency will always be Archer Travel. All right, so we're on Australia. Looks like, so we've completed these already. Again, if you haven't completed them, they are recorded here. They are also here on my YouTube channel. Just look for Australia and you'll find them, and then you'll be able to catch up, okay? But definitely catch up. Let's, complete these. So the next 2 weeks, we're going to be doing Australia. So we'll get through whatever we can today. Does everybody have this right here? My Learning and then Australia Foundations Overdue? If so, I think we should go ahead and start this. Let me know.
Should I click on course or training?
Training, I think. Let's see.
It says live training.
No, you scroll down from that page.
Yeah, it's on the home page. Yeah. So if you scroll down, it's right here under My Learning.
You said go to the home page?
Yeah, just click here, home.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Right here on home. So you're at the home page. And if you scroll down, it says My Learning. So does everybody have this foundations? I can't hear you.
I'm so sorry. I know you probably went over this. I came a bit late. I am on the supplier page. Where would I find this Australia supplier so that way I can go through?
Oh, okay, in the chat box now, I just put the link. Go ahead and click in there.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You can go ahead and register. Again, just so you guys know, always, you guys should be a part of this page right here. This is in Facebook. Right here is all the trainings like for March, okay? So you guys can pre-register. You guys can be, prepared. All the links are right here also. So that way, if you want to join us for, we just started Holland, America. So we just did that. We're going to do part 2 tomorrow. No. Yes. What are we doing tomorrow? What is today? Yes, tomorrow. All right. And then on Saturday, we did Morocco. We're doing Seychelles. Then on Saturday. So again, you have the flyer, you have the links, so you can pre-register everybody. Always remember when you register, always put Archer Travel as the agency and then your information for the agent. Okay. All right. So again, it's right here. I just put the link to this Facebook page. Also here is our spreadsheet with all the trainings that we've done in the past. If you need to catch up. So again, like I said, part 1 and part 2 are right here. This is my YouTube. And then this is the training course. And then here's my YouTube in case you need to to catch up, or you want to catch up on any of the other ones that we've done. So Marriott, we just did updates on that. Princess, Morocco, Holland, America. If you want to join us for this, make sure you finish this part 1 so you can join us tomorrow for part 2. Okay. All right. So
Marnie, on my overdue, it says introduction to Australia. It doesn't have the foundation like yours.
okay. So again, we want to make sure everybody here, we're doing the same one. So
Did you go down to my learning? That's how I found it, because I didn't see it either. I just moved further down.
yeah, look and see if you have it, or maybe do a search up here and do foundation maybe, and see if it shows on there. It should pop up. Let me know if everybody has it or if you've already completed it. Again, just go up to search and type in foundation and it'll pop up.
I did that, but it's not popping up.
Okay, yeah, it should pop up even if you've completed it. I don't know. What about everybody else? So we've got 16 people on here. Do you guys all have it or no, or?
Is the company name is Archer Travel or the agency name?
Archer Travel is the agency.
Okay.
And then you're gonna put our IATAN number if it asks for it. Make sure you memorize this. If it asks for the consortium, that is, or the consortia, that is Travel Leaders Network. All right, so let me see. I have foundations overdue, but says I'm not registered. It didn't ask for that. Okay, no worries. Perfect, thank you. All right. Yeah, so a lot of you show it is due, right? So if so, you just click on it. You may need to re-register again, possibly. See, it says register here. So again, you just would click there. As you see, we still have New South Wales, Queensland, Victoria, overdue and assigned. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you should be able to click register. And then it should have your information in there. So let's see. Okay, program North America. Okay. All right, so it looks like we have 3 courses within this one. Again, I don't know. Did you see what I just did? So again, make sure you're signed in, make sure your name is up here. And then what you're going to do is click register and it should pop up. Again, we're not United Kingdom, we're in North America. So you're going to do that drop down. Let me know if everybody's good or following. And then it shows we have 3 courses that we need to complete. I'm going to hit complete registration and let's see what happens. Your registration cannot be completed. Please see inline for more details. This person is not associated. Okay, so yeah, you're getting the same thing. So again, not sure why it's coming up like that.
Are we under us Aussie specialists, or are we? Because you're on a different page. I came in a little bit late.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
we're
You're
right-
getting the same thing.
We're right here. Did everybody else get that too? Okay, so this is the home page, Aussie Specialist. Okay. It
Yeah, it
shows
didn't
that
look
we
like me.
have right here under training, Australia Foundations. So again, I don't know why it's giving us that error, but we'll try something else. Let me know if anybody got in. Shows here to register. Program. I don't know if we leave it at United Kingdom, but I think that we do North America because that's where we're at. Maybe put no program. Let's try that and see. Company, you are always gonna put Archer Travel. Always put Archer Travel. All right, so I click no and it
Hey,
will let
Marnie,
me in.
I'm sorry
Uh-huh.
to cut you off. I know you said the agency was Archer Travel. Is it the company or an agency? Because it's giving me the option for the company and the agency option. So are you saying the company is Archer Travel?
Let me look.
Yeah, it worked when you put what? No program?
Leaders.
Right, yeah, it worked for that. Company, yes, company, Archer Travel, Consortia, Travel Leaders Network.
Okay, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, on the drop down menu, just make sure you put no program.
Yeah, don't put no program and it'll let us in.
Travel, see, travel. Is it Travel Leaders Group or I don't have a
Travel
network?
Leaders, yeah, you can put Travel Leaders Group.
Okay.
All right, so it looks like I'm in. So let me know once everybody's here. Again, it's gonna say, you know, you have to register, click no program, and then it'll take you in. Okay, so if you're brand new, guys, a lot of times people will follow along on their phone and then do the test online. We have a test. That's why it's kind of fun. We do this together. Or you have a split screen, okay? You follow me on this side and do the test on this side, okay? But you want to make sure you do the test because you want to get your certificate. You want to complete these courses, okay? All right, so is everybody ready? Everybody here? If you're just getting started, again, don't worry, just listen, and we'll wait for you once we get to the test, okay? Make sure if you have questions, put it to everyone in the chat, so that way everybody will, can help answer questions, all right? All right, so again, you go to the home page, we're doing foundations, and then click when it says you have to register, click programs, no programs, and it'll take you in here. So we have New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria. We're gonna hopefully get done today, okay? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hopefully. All right. Learn about keys for South New Wales, explore the highlights, including Sydney, Blue Mountain, Central Coast, Hunter Valley, North and South Coast, Central and Outback, NSW, and Lord Howe Island, okay? So we're gonna launch part 1, and then part 2, part 3, okay? Everybody here? Go ahead and hit launch and see. Loving in the dog. All right, so you should be here. Okay, USA New South Wales Part 1. We're going to start the course. As you see, all this information's in here, and then we're going to take a test, probably. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Again, if you need help, please ask in the chat box. When we get to the test part, we will make sure everybody's ready and everybody passes.
Okay, so when I was putting in my password at the time that you guys were explaining this, so we push on the training intro to Australia, correct?
No, we're
Oh.
on part 3. So when you're at the home page, go
Okay.
down below training and it'll say foundations. It should. But if you haven't completed the first parts, it may not. So what I would do is go to the search bar at the top, type in foundation, and it should pop up there. Let me know.
I don't know if you spell it right. Okay, so we're on which one? Guide or
So if you pick
intro?
on foundation, you click on that, it's going to say register. It should.
I
And when
don't
you
see
hit
that.
register, it's going to say program. It's gonna
Okay.
probably be set to UK, click no program. You
Yeah,
see it?
it's only pulling up two PDF files. It's not, I'm not,
All right, so let me go back. Close. Okay, so are you here? Do you see this? So what we're gonna do, okay, so you type in foundation here, hopefully, let me get out of
okay,
here.
hold on a sec.
Okay, this is, so you type in here, foundation. Okay, should come up right here. Everybody got this?
No, it's just pulling up two PDFs for me.
When you
Same
type in
as well.
foundation?
I'm having 2 PDFs as
Yeah.
to download.
Okay, so when you type in foundation, it's giving you a PDF, not this?
Yeah,
you-
it's giving me
Yes, ma'am.
two PDFs. Two red boxes.
I don't know. What about everybody else? Did you get the PDFs? I don't see. And are you registered? Is your name up here?
I am registered. It looks like I'm registered. It looks like I'm just not seeing the specific part. But do you want me to download the pathway program?
No, you shouldn't have to. What, you should be here on home.
Huh?
Everybody
Okay.
here? Is everybody here? Come here.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
go to home, right?
Go to home and over here,
Okay.
just type foundation.
Let's see if I find home at first. You know, it's like it's
It
not.
should be the three little bars up at the top left. Once you go to home, right there, home,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
type in foundation here. On the top right, enter text to search.
So it's
And
giving me 2 files to download.
yep, the two PDFs again.
So, did you guys do the introduction to Australia? Sorry, Marnie.
That's okay.
No, you know,
if you-
this is my first time I've even seen this, so it's
Okay, so if you have not done the introduction to Australia, it will not let you go on.
Oh, it
okay.
will.
So
Bye.
you have
Have a
to
good day.
finish the first part.
So,
Yes,
okay.
I already tried. So,
Okay, that's
because
what
I
I
was
was
trying to do it
wondering.
over and it said I had to.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So if you haven't completed it, so again, right here is where it's located. So like I said, if you know, and that's, I sent out a reminder, always watch, because I sent out a reminder here that said, if you haven't, you know, completed make sure you do, because sometimes they do that. They don't allow you to move forward. Okay. So again, I apologize for the new people that missed it. But you know, down here, I think I posted wherever it is. I thought right here. Join us for Australia. If you haven't completed part 1 and 2, register here. And then I put the YouTube. So again, always watch the schedule, especially if it says, you know, part 1, part 2, part 4, whatever, because sometimes you can't join us if it's one that you've already done. Hold on one sec. Hey there, can I call you back? I'm on the certificate workshop. Okay. That's okay. All right, fine. Okay. All right. So again, I apologize for that. So everybody else, are you here now? Whoever has completed part 1 and 2. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. So again, register, make sure you put no program. And let's go ahead and get started on New South Wales. Okay, we're gonna launch. Thank you, Teresa, for sharing that, because again, I wasn't sure.
You're welcome. I wasn't sure either, so I had to go back and check. And it did say that you had to do the part one introduction before you could
Okay.
do it. So
Perfect, thank you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the course. Again, if you guys need anything, please put it to everybody in the chat in case I'm reading. Or if there's a video or something. All right, so overview module will take you through some of the key highlights, experience and events in New South Wales. This will give you even more opportunities to create exciting itineraries for your customers, including extensions and upgrades. Match these to your customers' preferences, and you will have everything you need to create the ideal New South Wales experience. By the end of this training module, you'll be able to identify key highlights, experiences, and events in New South Wales. Promote New South Wales to your customers, and describe the best ways to travel around New South Wales. So let's get started. All right, introduction to New South Wales. So let's watch the video. So New South Wales is like a mini Australia with snowfields, beaches, outback, reef, rainforest, and more. Visitors can enjoy a wide-ranging cultural life in Sydney, dynamic food scene, and vibrant cityscape of outstanding contemporary and colonial architecture. Iconic beaches, including the celebrated surfing beaches of Bondi and Manly. The 5 major national parks on the city's doorsteps deliver unforgettable outdoor experiences. Sydney is the capital city of the state of New South Wales, and with its near perfect climate, world famous architecture, and beautiful harbor, Sydney is one of the world's top cities to visit and live in. Sydney's famous harbor provides a dramatic backdrop for the city's icons, the Sydney Opera House and Sydney Harbour Bridge. Sydney offers a year-round calendar of events and celebrations that feature festivals and world championship sporting events, arts, culture, and entertainment for all. In regional New South Wales, there's more to enjoy with exciting events that stretch from the coast to the country. Traveling through New South Wales, visitors will discover stunning natural attractions that include 6 World Heritage listed sites, more than 890 national parks and reserves, and 721 ocean beaches. This could be a test question, guys. Along with the mainland coast with 15 more on Lord Howe Island. So you have the Blue Mountains, Central, I don't know if we click on them. Okay, it just opens that. Okay, it's Blue Mountain, Central Coast, Central NSW, Hunter, Lord Howe Island, North Coast, Outback NSW, Snowy Mountain, South Coast, and Sydney. All right, so where is New South Wales? Do you know where New South Wales is? Select New South Wales from the map below. Okay, where is it? So it's South Wales, right? So wouldn't it be in the south? Anybody know?
For email marketing
It's-
campaign that
it's
they
the
send
third
you
one
on
up.
behalf every month.
Yeah, that one.
Well done, very good. All right, everybody got that? Again, when you're going through this, you usually have to make sure you click on everything to be able to move forward, okay? All right. Oops. Correct, okay. How do I get out of this now? Okay. All right, continue on. What is the capital Click on the city that you believe is the capital. Sydney, Darwin, Brisbane, Melbourne, Perth, Adelaide, Canberra, Hobart.
Sydney.
Sydney, well done. Very good. All right, getting there and around. Okay, so by land, there's a wide range of transport operation options for Sydney visitors to choose from. Whether they're traveling as a backpacker in a family or a group of friends, they'll find a city that's well organized with affordable public transport and plenty of private tour options. Public transport is the easiest way to get around Sydney using the prepaid Opal card. Again, if you're new, click on this. That will take you into a different program where you can save this for like in your files or your information packet. Once visitors arrive at Sydney Airport, traveling to the city center is easy with Sydney trains. Sydney buses can take visitors to all the major tourist attractions around the city, including Bondi Beach, Manly, the Rocks, and Sydney Opera House. Sydney Light Rail, again, this will take you directly into there for more information. Just opened with 19 stops across the city and eastern suburbs. For up-to-date information, please visit sydneylightrail.transport.nsw.gov.au. Rail service and the network of driving routes and motorways provide easy access to a range of stunning natural attractions and popular tourist destinations. City Center, one of two. Beautiful, look at that. Sydney is Australia's largest city, home to the beautiful beaches, famous buildings, historic landmarks, award-winning restaurants. From the amazing views of Sydney Harbour to the tranquility of Hyde Park, there is something here for everyone. Whether visitors are looking for high-energy adventure, holiday, or planning a honeymoon, Sydney is the perfect destination. Sydney Harbour is one of the most photographed locations in the world, and the twin landmarks of Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Sydney Opera House taking pride of place. Take a stroll along Circular Quay or catch a ferry to Cockatoo Island, Manly, or Watson Bay. Enjoy the beauty of the harbor and its surroundings. Taronga Zoo is also easy to get to by ferry from the city. Okay. Again, I think that just opens it up. Okay. Did you know you can climb, walk, or ride a train across Sydney Harbour Bridge, the world's widest long-span bridge, measuring 48.8 meters or 160 feet wide. The bridge is known as the coat hanger to locals. City Center, 2 of 2. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? In the heart of Sydney City Center is the Queen Victoria Building, QVB. Dating back to 1890s, the QVB is now one of the city's major shopping destinations. Other shopping highlights include Pitt Street Mall, home to the upmarket shopping plaza, Westfield Sydney, and the historic Strand Arcade, as well as department stores, David, Jones, and Meyer. Darling Harbour is the perfect place to entertain the whole family, enjoy a delicious harborside meal, visit one of the fantastic attractions such as Chinese Gardens of Friendship, the Sea Life Sydney Aquarium, and Wildlife Sydney Zoo, and Madame Tussauds Sydney. Enjoy Sydney's past in the rocks, cobbled laneways, cozy cafes, oldest pubs in the country. Throughout this historic area, there are great places to stay, eat, drink, and shop. Visit Sydney's newest precinct, Barangaroo. Discover world-class dining, harbourfront parklands, vibrant shopping, innovative design, fascinating Aboriginal cultural tours on the edge of Sydney Harbour. This area is named after a powerful 18th century Aboriginal woman. All right, inner city. Sydney's inner city neighborhoods are the ideal place for exploring shops and galleries for spending a lazy afternoon in an outdoor cafe. To the east of city center are Paddington, Surrey Hills, Darlinghurst, each with its own unique style. Stroll through Paddington's famous Saturday's Market or discover the latest exhibitions at local galleries. Darlinghurst and Surrey Hills are lively neighborhoods full of the latest cafes, restaurants, and bars. Glebe, Newtown, Enmore, Balmain are all part of Sydney's vibrant inner west, where vintage stores, restaurants, bars, cafes, bookshops, and design shops line the main streets. Central Park in Chippendale is at the center of Sydney's newest arts and food precinct in a former industrial neighborhood. Sydney East, beautiful, look at that. Wish I was there. All right, located between the city and the coast, Sydney's eastern suburbs are home to some of the city's most famous attractions, including Bondi Beach, Coogee Beach, and Watson Bay. 6 kilometers, 3.7-mile Bondi to Coogee Coastal Walk is the perfect way to enjoy the fresh air and views of the white sandy beaches. And again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, please let me know. Located at the southern end of Bondi Beach is Bondi Icebergs Club, an iconic swimming pool and waterfront restaurant. Short trip from the beaches are Bondi Junction and Double Bay, offering some of Sydney's best shopping with a mix of high street boutiques and stylish malls. Centennial Parklands is a 360-hectare green space where visitors can go horseback riding, cycling, and walking. Sydney North. Just across the harbor from the city center are Sydney's leafy northern suburbs, known for their bushwalks, markets, and family entertainment. Visitors can enjoy views of the Sydney Harbour Bridge, Sydney Opera House from North Sydney's foreshore, or Taronga Zoo. Shoppers will enjoy visiting Mossman and Chatsworth for their fashionable boutiques and bustling cafe lifestyle. Famous Manly, Palm Beach are at either end of the beautiful stretch of coastline that offers great surf beaches, cliff top walks, and al fresco restaurants. Catch the ferry to Manly from Circular Quay to hire a bike and take in the scenery, or walk the Manly to Spit Bridge Scenic Walkway, or dine at one of the waterfront restaurants. Did you know Australia's most popular tourist attraction, the Sydney Opera House, hosts more than 10.9 million visitors every year? Sydney South, take a stroll along one of the many beautiful beaches in Sydney South. Beachside suburbs include Cronulla and Maroubra, and have great cafes and eateries. Follow walking trails along the rugged coastline of Kamei, Botany, Bay National Park, or in the beautiful Royal National Park, Australia's first national park. Okay, Royal is Australia's first national park. Along the way, enjoy looking at the native flora and fauna on the rock platforms, in sand dunes, and freshwater streams. Sydney West. Yay, zip lining. Head west towards the Blue Mountains to visit Featherdale Wildlife Park, home to one of the most comprehensive collections of native wildlife. Have a personal encounter with a koala and hand feed kangaroos and wallabies. You'll find adrenaline pumping feats everywhere you look in Western Sydney. Go skydiving without having to get in a plane at iFly Down Under. Fly through the air with water jet powered backpacks from Jetpack Adventures. Discover treetop adventure parks. Slide down flying foxes. Move from tree to tree on suspension bridges up to 15 meters above the forest floor. 108 challenges, including 20 flying foxes, the longest at 250 meters. Experience the rich history, thriving art scene of the undiscovered cultural hub, starting at the Penrith Regional Gallery. In the heart of Western Sydney, Sydney Zoo exhibits a wide range of popular animal species from around the world. Sydney Zoo promotes awareness and affinity with animals, ensuring communities value and protect wildlife and habitats around the globe. Explore UNESCO World Heritage convict sites of Old Government House and Parramatta Park. Activities. Okay, so where will visitors to Sydney be able to find the famous Manly and Palm beaches?
Sydney North.
Sydney North, okay. That is correct. Very good. All right, next. Congratulations, yay. You've now completed part 1 of New South Wales module. Click the back to go back to training. All right, so everybody good? Everybody pass?
Okay, good.
Yay. Yay. All right, so we're going to go to part 2. We know everybody's here.
I'm there.
Okay, perfect. All right, so this part 2, exploring NSW. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the course. All right, welcome to New South Wales Module Part 2. Let's get started. Blue Mountains. All right, the World Heritage listed area, only 90 minutes west of Sydney, has ancient rock formations, spectacular Jonalin caves, thundering waterfalls, eucalypt-filled valleys, and canyons that are just some of the stunning natural wonders. Experience the wonders of the scenic world, where the glass-topped carriage of the scenic railway take visitors on a ride into the depth of the Jameson Valley. Enjoy one of the many bushwalks and hikes in the area with options to suit all fitness levels. Jump in a four-wheel drive for an eco tour and learn about the unique flora and fauna on the region. Take a hop-on, hop-off bus to see many of the attractions in this World Heritage listed area. Blue Mountains is the perfect place to indulge with plenty of food, wine, shopping, spa experiences. Browse specialty stores for work, buy local artists, antiques, books, regional food and wines. Unwinding after a long day of bushwalking is easy at one of the award-winning day spas. There's a huge choice of luxurious accommodations to choose from, including remote, romantic cabins, cozy guest house, or a suite with a private plunge pool in a 5-star hotel. Did you know? Visitors to the Blue Mountains can discover the thrill of riding the steepest passenger railway in the world, scenic railway, which has a 52-degree decline. Central Coast. Again, isn't that beautiful? Looks like kind of like Lake Tahoe. All right. Bringing the area between Sydney and Newcastle, the Central Coast stretches along the coast north of Sydney, all the way to the southern end of Lake Macquarie. A number of lovely villages, as well as great mix of bays, beaches, inlets, lakes, and hinterland. There's plenty to see and do on the NSW Central Coast. Australian Reptile Park is home to the collection of koalas, wombats, platypuses, and other native animals. Visitors can also watch daily live shows where snakes and spiders are milked for venom. The Treetop Adventure Park offers children aged 3 and over the chance to explore the trees and take on more than 100 challenges, including 20 flying foxes. Saddle up at the Glenworth Valley Outdoor Adventures, the country's largest horse riding center. Pearls of Australia offers tours to the only pearl farm in NSW, where the world's rarest and most valuable Akoya pearls are grown at Broken Bay Pearl Farm. Blue Mountain and Central Coast. In this state, is a statement true or false? The scenic railway in the Blue Mountains is the steepest passenger railway in the world. True or false? True?
True.
True.
Correct. Very good. All right, Hunter Valley and surrounds. Like nice romantic evening, right? 2.5 hour drive from Sydney. Hunter Valley features over 150 wineries, vineyards, and cellar doors. Range of restaurants and accommodation options. The Hunter Valley is a perfect for fabulous food and wine short break. Local signature wines, including Sirmian and Shiraz, can be sampled alongside dishes and menus championing local and sustainable produce, including smokehouse goods, cheeses, chocolates, and coffee. Plenty of things to do: winery tours, farmers markets, championship golf courses, cooking schools, and for bird's eye view of the vineyards, gently soar in a hot air balloon. Just 3 hours drive north of Sydney, Barrington Tops National Park is an unspoiled wilderness accessible from Gloucester and Dongan. Lake Macquarie, with its ocean beaches nearby Wadigans National Park, provides plenty of action-packed activities. Here's a video.
The Hunter Valley is actually Australia's oldest wine region. We actually boast the oldest grapevines on their own rootstock in the world because we've been lucky enough never to have phylloxera here in the Hunter Valley, which wiped out a lot of the European crops. So we've got an enormous amount of history, which is a wonderful legacy to be able to work with.
The Hunter Valley is home to more than 120 wineries these days, and so there are so many things to do. You can go and seek out a winery here in central Colburn, or you can go over to Lovedale, or climb up into the back of the Broken Back Ranges and look for a little winery to taste a different expression of Semillon. You could plonk down a blanket under a tree and just enjoy beautiful Hunter Valley produce, a glass of beautiful Hunter Valley wine, and some great company.
Did you know Hunter Valley is home to some of Australia's most distinctive, outstanding wines? It is Australia's oldest wine growing region, has more cellar doors than any other wine region in the country. Okay. Okay. North Coast, 1 of 2. So discover uncrowded beaches, tranquil rivers, lakes, World Heritage listed rainforest, dramatic volcanic hinterland on the north coast of NSW. Newcastle is a vibrant cosmopolitan city, 2-hour drive north of Sydney. It has rich maritime history and is a world famous surfing destination. NSW's second biggest city has a mix of cool bars, great restaurants, lively arts, and music scene. Port Stephens is a mecca for beach and nature lovers. The resident wild dolphins can be spotted from a dolphin watching cruise. The towering Stockton bright sand dunes in the Werribee Conservation Lands are great for quad biking, sand boarding, and 4-wheel drive tours. Continue further north, discover the Byron Bay on the far north coast of NSW, which is full of natural wonders. The area is famous for its surf culture, alternative philosophies, organic food, great shopping, outdoor adventures, and a fantastic range of accommodations. Did you know? Resident population of 144 bottlenose dolphins has earned Port Stephens the tag of Dolphin Capital of Australia. How cute is that? North Coast, 2 of 2. Highlights of the North Coast: go quad biking, sandboarding, take a 4-wheel drive tour of the epic sand dunes at Port Stephens, stop at Port Macquarie to visit the local koala hospital, or go whale watching. Spot dolphins and whales along the coast. Good vantage points include Port Macquarie and Nambucca Heads. Try stand-up paddleboarding in Solitary Islands. Marine Park at Coffs Harbor. Visit Dorrego National Park, home to the range of stunning waterfalls, elevated boardwalks over the rainforest. Discover Sawtell, celebrated for its chic cafe culture by the beach. Visit the rural retreat of Belgian, a cool bohemian town north of its artistic community. Visit Cape Byron Lighthouse, situated on the most easterly point in Australia. Enjoy an eco cruise or kayak tour on the beautiful Brunswick River, home to the resident ospreys, sea eagles, and rainforest birds. Jump on a cruise, learn how to catch mud crabs, and pup for yabbies in the Tweed. Did you know Cape Byron Marine Park is home to dolphins, turtles, rays, and seabirds? An unforgettable experience in kayaking up close to dolphins or whales during whale watching season. All right, Hunter Valley and North Coast. Which town on the North Coast is famous for its fantastic accommodations, shopping, food, and the beautiful surf beaches?
We're gonna see.
The last one.
Okay, there we go. So it's got all of
Byron
them.
Bay?
This is
Uh-huh.
where I would be able to.
Yep, very good. Okay, everybody got that? All right, South Coast, 1 of 2. All right, hold on 1 sec. Yep, Google is your best friend. I always check there when I can't find something. Okay. All right. The South Coast stretches from Stanwell Park, south of Sydney, along the coast to Eden. Discover pristine beaches, marine and national parks, and the famous Kiama blowhole, which spouts seawater 20 meters into the air. The area's rugged coastline offers opportunities for adventure including swimming with seals, fishing, coastal walks, and surfing. Traveling by car is a great way to explore the South Coast along the Grand Pacific Drive over dramatic Sea Cliff Bridge to Wollongong, NSW's 3rd largest city, and south to Shell Harbor and Kiama, passing some of Australia's best surf beaches. Enjoy pristine nature experiences, indulge on fresh produce and elegant wines, discover the dolphins in Jervis Bay, and visit pretty Kangaroo Valley. Taste cool climate wines in Shoalhaven. Get up close to kangaroos in the wild at Pebbly Beach, and meet a colony of fur seals while snorkeling or diving at Montague Island. Okay, 2 of 2. Look how cute. All right, South Coast offers visitors diverse range of experiences and activities. Again, you may want to save these so you can post and let people know what they can do there. Join the adventures near Wollongong and go skydiving over the beach, or hop on a Harley-Davidson tour over the Sea Cliff Bridge. Jump on whale watching cruise in Jervis Bay or Marambula. See these majestic animals up close from May to November. Follow the White Sands Walk from Greenville Beach to Hayams Beach. Highlight of the Jervis Bay National Park, famous for its perfect beaches, colorful bird life, picnic spots. Enjoy an oyster tasting kayaking tour in Bateman's Bay. Meet the farmers and sample some of Australia's finest oysters. Discover the secrets of cheese making. Visit the cheese factories in the historic villages of Bodalla and Tilba. Take a tour of the natural haven on Montauk Island, located off the coast of Narooma, and meet local colonies of little penguins and fur seals. Did you know South Coast local specialty is the Sydney rock oyster, one of the few indigenous oysters still being farmed anywhere in the world and prized for its intense and tangy flavor. Snowy mountains. Anybody want to ski? Australia's highest peaks are in the Snowy Mountains, where there is thrilling downhill skiing, snowboarding during the snow season. Lively towns and resorts in this alpine region are also popular destinations in warmer months for hiking, horseback riding, kayaking, and fishing. There are 3 resorts in the Kosciuszko National Park, which are popular during the ski season. In the warmer months, the mountains offer trails to suit walkers of all abilities, trout fishing in lakes and rivers, horse riding, and mountain biking along mountain tracks. Travel from Sydney by car or bus to the Snowy Mountains. Fly from Sydney to Canberra and rent a car or board a bus. Did you know? Australia's only true alpine region, the Snowy Mountains, is home to the 5 highest peaks on the continent and mainland Australia's only glacial lakes. South Coast and Snowy Mountains. So in which of these regions can visitors enjoy skiing in the winter months and adventure sports in the summer months? Snowy Mountains, Blue Mountains, or South Coast?
And I heard they
Snowy
like
Mountain.
royalty too for that.
Correct. Very good. Just paying attention. All right. Country, New South Wales. Explore the central New South Wales. Enjoy some of the great regional foods and wine experiences that the state has to offer. From Cara and Orange to Mudgee, Dubbo, and Southern Highlands, the region's fine local produce is an offer at cellar doors, farm gates, and farmers markets. Experience the ultimate zoofari at Taronga Western Plains Zoo in Dubbo, approximately 5-hour drive from Sydney. Home to hundreds of rare endangered animals, including giraffes, rhinos, elephants, and big cats. You can walk or ride around the zoo's 6-kilometer circuit on hired bikes or carts. Beautiful Southern Highlands has snug bed and breakfast, farm stays, cozy hotels, many eateries that use quality local produce. A highlight for cricket and sports fans is the Sir Donald Bradham Oval and the International Cricket Hall of Fame in Bowral, located 90 minutes drive from Sydney. Did you know? Visitors can hunt for truffles at the Southern Highlands Yelveltern truffles, where 1.72 kilometers French black Perigord truffle was discovered in 2014. Wow, sorry. The largest in Australia's history and just short of the world record. Kind of cool. Outback, New South Wales. So Outback, New South Wales features a remarkable landscape shaped by elements over millions of years. Some of the finest examples of this can be seen at Mungo National Park, where the ancient lakebed revealed the remains of Mungo Man and Mungo Lady. Rare archaeological finds. The area is now protected by a World Heritage listing. Take a guided tour to the beautiful walls of China, extraordinary rock formation, or visit Mutawintaji Historic Site. Uncover the secrets of the ancient rock art. Some of the most beautiful opals in the world are also found here, with townships such as Lightning Ridge, home to the black opal. Opals are a precious gemstone, 95% of which are found in Australia. Enjoy a night in underground accommodations at the former opal mining town of White Cliffs. And the living desert sculptures near Broken Hill are a local highlight, reflecting the vibrant arts community in the area. All right, another video. Oops, sorry. All right. Did you know Mungo National Park has a continuous record of human occupation stretching back over 40,000 years? Central and Outback New South Wales. In which central New South Wales town would you find the Taronga Western Plains Zoo? Dubbo, Mudgee, or Orange? Anybody know where the zoo's located?
I think it's a double.
Orange, is it?
Like this one was.
Orange or Dubbo? One of each. Anybody else?
It's Dubo.
It is Dubbo. Check. Correct.
So I was wrong. It wasn't orange.
That's okay. I didn't know. All right. Lord Howe Island. Look again. How beautiful. Except when a shark jumps up on. Not just kidding. World Heritage listed island off the north coast of New South Wales measures less than 11 kilometers end to end and 3 kilometers across. With only 400 visitors allowed on Lord Howe Island at a time, that's kind of cool. Guests will find their very own piece of the paradise, swim in the clear ocean surrounded by the world's southernmost coral reef, or explore the island by bike and see unique flora and fauna. Other popular activities include snorkeling, diving, fishing, canoeing, bushwalking, mountain climbing, and bird watching. Lord Howe Island is accessible by regular flights from Sydney, which take approximately 2 hours. Did you know world's tallest sea stack and the site of some of Australia's most remarkable diving is the 551 meter or 1807 feet tall Balls Pyramid, 23 kilometers or 14 miles southeast of Lord Howe Island. Congratulations, you've now completed part 2, New South Wales module. Yay. Back to now 1 of 3. Let's get her done. Bum, bum, bum. And now part 3. All right. Sounds like a cool place to visit, huh? Lots of exciting things to do. All right, now we're going to learn about key experiences, events, itineraries, and selling tips. All right, so let's get started. Aboriginal tourism, 1 of 2. So the best way for visitors to explore Aboriginal culture is by immersing themselves in an authentic experience that is either Aboriginal owned and operated or has substantial Aboriginal involvement. There are several tours and experiences available around Sydney. Join the 90-minute rock streaming Aboriginal heritage walking tour with the Dreamtime Southern X and uncover Sydney's Aboriginal history and the spiritual connection with the harbour and land. Tour the Royal Botanic Garden with an Aboriginal guide using all the senses of touch, sight, smell, and taste. These tours engage visitors in a hands-on way to learn about Aboriginal history, culture, and their connection to the natural environment. Barangaroo Reserve is Sydney's newest waterfront park where visitors can connect with the world's oldest living culture on an educational tour with Barangaroo Aboriginal cultural tours. The Tribal Warrior Harbor Cruise is a fantastic way to experience Sydney Harbor while learning about the local traditional coastal lifestyle, history, and culture. The Noradia Aboriginal Discovery Tour at Taronga Zoo investigates the powerful link between Aboriginal people and Australia's native wildlife. Part 2. Across New South Wales, there's a range of Aboriginal owned and operated tours that offer authentic, immersive experiences. So Sand Dune Adventures give an interactive insight into the richness of Aboriginal culture and heritage on their quad bike tours near Port Stephens. Nungaran Culture Awareness, based in Narooma on the south coast of New South Wales, and offers a 2-night Aboriginal cultural retreat with an Indigenous dining experience. Wajna Yam Adventure Tours runs stand-up paddleboarding tours in Coffs Harbour, led by Aboriginal guides. Bundi Cultural Tours specializes in sharing Aboriginal culture on full-day bus tours near Wagga Wagga in country NSW. And then Unkia Cultural Eco Tours shares and promotes a unique Gambayangar spirituality and culture at Scott's Head on the north coast of New South Wales. Arts and culture. So the World Heritage listed Sydney Opera House, which draws millions of visitors each year, is the heart of the city's cultural life and stages opera, ballet, theater, and musical performances. The Art Gallery of NSW sets a leafy domain near the Royal Botanic Garden, attracts thousands of art lovers to its collections and touring exhibits. Inspiring works by Aboriginal artists are on display at Yirrabana Gallery, located in the newly opened North Building. For cutting-edge contemporary art exhibitions, visit the Museum of Contemporary Art at Circular Quay. Australian National Maritime Museum, Darling Harbour, is Australia's national centre for maritime collections, exhibitions, research, and archaeology. Explore the revamped Australian Museum. Wander around an institution that's been in the forefront of Australia's efforts in scientific research, collection, and education for over 185 years. With redesigned galleries, more collections on display, such as the brilliant dinosaur exhibits and a new section of stories from Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures. Sydney Theatre Company is based in Walsh Bay, lively cultural precinct of restaurants, pubs, and bars, and home to the Rosalind Packer Theatre. Bangara Dance Theatre is Australia's only Indigenous dance company, offers amazing performances at the Sydney Opera House and other venues around Sydney. Food and wine experience. Sydney is fantastic dining destination, from gourmet dining and acclaimed Harbour View restaurants to food markets, eat streets, pub grub, and food and wine festivals. There's always something interesting to taste. Discover rising chefs' innovative cuisine in the hottest dining precincts, such as Kensington Street in Chippendale, streets of Barangaroo, and tram sheds at Harold's Park. Some of the best eat streets are to be found in Sydney's vibrant inner city neighborhoods, such as Potts Point, Chippendale, Surrey Hills, and Newtown, where there are numerous exciting cafes and restaurants offering creative menus. And then beyond Sydney, explore Australia's oyster coast on an unspoilt south coast, tuck into the juicy prawns of the beautiful north coast, taste cool climate wines, seasonal produce in country NSW, and visit the Hunter Valley, the oldest wine region in Australia. Fact or fiction? The Hunter Valley is Australia's oldest wine region. True or false? Or fact or fiction? Fact or fiction?
It's a fact.
Fact.
Okay. That is correct. Very good. Events. So from international food and wine festivals and art exhibitions to action-packed sports, New South Wales hosts many world-class events. So here you've got the Sydney Lunar Festival in February. Celebrate Lunar New Year at the City of Sydney's Lunar Festival. Vibrant festival with a program full of cultural events, markets, exhibitions, and entertainment. You have Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras in February. Dazzling celebration of diversity, flamboyance. This month-long celebration includes a famous Mardi Gras parade, the biggest event of its kind in the world. You have Handa Opera on Sydney Harbour in April. Taste the best of Sydney in a single night out at a harborside setting in a pop-up opera house with unrivaled views of the Sydney skyline. There are bars, restaurants, fireworks, monumental set, colorful, eye-catching costumes, incredible opera spectacle under the stars. Honda Opera on Sydney Harbour is one of the cultural highlights of the year. You have Vivid Sydney August. Vivid Sydney is the largest festival of light, music, and ideas in the Southern Hemisphere. A free public exhibition of outdoor lighting sculptures around the Sydney Harbour foreshore is a highlight. Vivid also includes a program of contemporary music, performances, and presentations at the Sydney Harbour House and other venues around the city, making it the signature annual event in New South Wales calendar. And New Year's Eve in December, Sydney welcomes the new year with the spectacular Harbour celebration culminating in a midnight fireworks show. All right. Fact or fiction? Can you watch an opera? Can you watch an opera on Sydney Harbour? Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Fact. That is correct. Very good. Okay, here's some itinerary suggestions. So you have the legendary Pacific Coast. Discover NSW's legendary Pacific Coast Drive. See spectacular scenery from rolling green hinterland dotted with macadamia farms and banana plantations to rugged national park and great surf beaches. The 930-kilometer drive from Sydney is best divided into 4 days, takes in the Central Coast, Port Stephens, Port Macquarie, Coffs Harbour, Byron Bay, and the Tweed area. A range of accommodation options are found along the route. You have the Greater Blue Mountain Drive. It has 18 charming drives that branch off the main route, drive northwest to get to the vineyards and farming areas of the Upper Hunter, the Hawkesbury region, Mudgee, and Orange. Drive southwest for the gardens and wines of the Southern Highlands. Stop at cellar doors and farm gates for local wines and local produce. Attractions along the way include deep sandstone gorges, craggy outcrops, creeks, historic villages, winding tree-lined country roads, famous blue haze of the eucalyptic forest, and there's a range of accommodations from hotels to bed and breakfast. Sydney-Melbourne Coastal Drive. What better way to explore the south coast of New South Wales than by car? Pretty seaside towns, historic villages, quiet beaches, bays, and more than 30 national parks and reserves are among the highlights of this drive. Eating out along the way is a treat with rich dairy pastures offering some of Australia's finest cheeses, plenty of seafood, and local wine to enjoy. Unmissable highlights on this trip include Jervis Bay, white sand beaches, crystal clear waters, Montauk Islands, and its fur seal colonies, and Eden, famous for its whale watching cruises. Top selling points. Okay, so iconic sites. Sydney Harbour is a truly spectacular site, one of the most photographed locations in the world. Take a cruise or catch a ferry. Sydney Opera House is a must-visit experience. To see a performance, take a tour or enjoy a cocktail at one of the restaurants along the waterfront. You have spectacular views. Climb one of the most famous bridges in the world for an incredible view of Sydney's beautiful harbour and city skyline. Several climb options available. This is a must-do experience. You have beach life. New South Wales is known for its amazing coastline. Sydney is home to stunning beaches within easy reach of the city centre. Join a class at the local surf school on famous beaches such as Bondi and Manly. Soak up the laid-back atmosphere of Byron Bay, beautiful North Coast seaside beachside town. Local experiences, explore the Royal Botanic garden with the Aboriginal guide, uncover some fascinating history, take the coastal walk from Bondi to Coogee, stopping in beachside cafes along the way. Wineries, head to the Hunter Valley, Mungee, or Orange to sample delicious award-winning New South Wales wines. Learn the art of wine appreciation at the wine school in the Hunter Valley. Self-drive, 3 popular scenic routes start from Sydney, the Sydney to Melbourne Coastal Drive, down the south coast to Eden, legendary Pacific Coast Drive up the north coast to Byron Bay, and the Greater Blue Mountains Drive through the World Heritage listed Blue Mountains. Fact or fiction, visitors to Sydney can take a tour to climb to the top of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Fact. Very good. Why choose New South Wales? Why would you sell New South Wales to your customers? Type your response below. Once you finish, click suggestions button for suggested selling points. So much to do. I don't know. I guess nothing's wrong, right? All right. So New South Wales is home to one of the world's most dynamic, beautiful cities, Sydney. It is famous for its stunning coastline, glorious beaches, laid-back coastal lifestyle. New South Wales is a place to enjoy delicious food, wine, and locations such as Hunter Valley, and it's crammed with stunning natural scenery in places such as the Blue Mountains. Where to go for more information? So Destinations NSW websites are a one-stop shop for ideas on events, accommodations, attractions, and getting around. Remember to check out the great accommodation deals across the state. Sydney website, sydney.com, New South Wales, visit snsw.com, Facebook, Instagram, visit NSW or Sydney. So lots of places. Summary. Whether your customers are looking for an exciting city adventure or country retreat, coastal getaway, or all three, you'll be able to tell them about all the places they might want to visit in New South Wales. You can also advise them on the best ways to get around the state and all tours, activities, and experiences that will help make them the most of this beautiful, fascinating destination. Congratulations, you have now completed the New South Wales module. You can now let your customers know some of the great New South Wales experiences, upgrades available, and you got your badge. So congratulations, everybody. Let's see what's next. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so we completed that. So let's go ahead and go back. Okay, close player. All right, so congratulations. You've now earned 20 points also. All right, so now what do we have? Completed, other classes. Is this the next one? You guys have this one? Let's see what this is. Here, let's do
I think you have to go back in the back end.
for the main one. All right, still shows we still have more. So we have now Queensland. Okay, you guys ready? Everybody got that?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so we're gonna finish Queensland. Ba, 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 ba. All right, let's start the course. All right, welcome to Queensland module. This module will take you through some of the key experiences, regions, and events that makes Queensland unforgettable. This will enable you to create perfect itineraries to suit every client, including extensions and upgrades. You're going to be able to identify key regions in Queensland and what makes them unique. Recommend the best way to travel Queensland for each individual client. and then also gain a greater understanding of Queensland's hero experiences and what sets them apart. So let's get started. Okay. All right, here in Queensland, our gardens, a 1 million year old rainforest. Out the back is a red desert of dinosaur bones, our swimming pool, the world's largest reef. Join us for a tropical island adventure, ocean swims in winter, hiking trails in the middle of the cities, world-class performances on stage, and stories from Earth's oldest living cultures. Here you'll find experiences such like nowhere else on the planet. So you have Carnes Barrier Reef, Townsville, Whitsundays, Mackay, Southern Great Barrier Reef, Fraser Coast, Sunshine Coast, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Southern Queensland Country, and Outback Queensland. Where is Queensland? Do you know where Queensland is? Select on the map below. Anybody know? Nobody know?
The top right.
This one?
Yeah.
Correct. Very good. Thank you very much. All right. And what is the capital of Queensland? Pretty big. Anybody know? Adelaide?
I think
Hobart?
it used to be Darwin, I think.
Darwin?
Oh, sorry, no,
I'm
no,
catching up.
What is
no,
it?
not Darwin. It's not Darwin.
Okay. Anybody know?
Brisbane.
Brisbane. Very good. All right, getting there and around. So by air travel in Queensland is easy and quick, as well as the key international airports of Brisbane, Cairns, Sunshine Coast, Townsville, and the Gold Coast. 16 regional airports dotted throughout the state. Find them in the outback, along the coast, even on the Great Barrier Reef Islands. Qantas, Virgin Australia, Jetstar operate across Queensland, as well as regional services, Rex, Bonza, and Alliance Airlines. By rail, the railway network in Queensland is second to none. It is the largest, most comprehensive network of long distance and tourist trains in Australia. For general queries about traveling by train, check out the Queensland Railway website here. And then by road, driving is a popular way to get around the Sunshine State. Having the freedom of the open road is unparalleled. When driving in Queensland, keep an eye out for wildlife, especially around dawn and dusk. If your clients are planning on doing any off-roading or driving on beaches, they will need to be able to handle a four-wheel drive vehicle and have some experience. Queensland is diverse. So you have beaches, islands, reef, rainforest, cities, and the outback. Queensland is a patchwork quilt of the best of Australia. With diversity comes size and time. We recommend a longer itinerary to see the best of Queensland, or you can pair multiple regions like Brisbane and Cairns and Great Barrier Reef to see a great cross-section of the state. Queensland is where nature thrives. So Queensland is rich in natural assets, and the best way to see them all is to follow our nature calendar. December through March, you have turtle nesting and hatching, Monrepos, and the islands of the Southern Great Barrier Reef, where the clients can watch baby turtles hatch and hurry to the ocean. May through August, manta ray migration around Lady Elliot Island. June through July, mink whale spotting from Cairns and Great Barrier Reef region. July through November, whale migration from the Gold Coast to parts of Cairns and Great Barrier Reef region. Tropical and subtropical climate. So split by the Tropic of Capricorn that runs through Rockhampton, Queensland is a sunny and general warm state that basks in an average 300 days of sunshine a year. Winter months, June to August, have average temperatures of 54 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 12 to 22 degrees Celsius, 63 to 79 Fahrenheit, or 17 to 26 in Cairns, and 70 to 88 degrees Fahrenheit and 21 to 31 degrees Celsius in the summer, December to February. In the north of the state, from Rockhampton above, the Australian summer is also known as the green season, where waterfalls are at their spectacular best and the reef is crystal clear. Your clients will have to wear a summer suit for protection, but it's worth it. All right, nature reigns, but urban culture isn't forgotten. So Queensland is known as a natural wonder, home to 5 of Australia's 19 World Heritage Sites, but sitting alongside is a dynamic, authentic urban offering. Here are restaurants like rickshaws are perched on Burleigh Beach. Our microbreweries, craft beverages fit in for our summer days, and the coffee from Blackbird Espresso in Cairns will rival any across Australia. There are many ways to experience the Great Barrier Reef. Rich in biodiversity and natural wonder, the World Heritage listed Great Barrier Reef is the largest coral reef system stretching from the tip of Cape York in Queensland north all the way to Bundaberg in the south. It is everyone's role to continue to care for the reef, but by including a visit on any of your clients' itineraries. You and they are contributing to its conservation and helping to protect it for many generations to come. There are so many ways for your clients to experience the reef: dive it, snorkel it, sail it, sleep on it, kayak it, learn about it, fly above it, and that's just for starters. Getting to know Queensland. So which international airports service Brisbane, Gold Coast, and Cairns? Brisbane only. Brisbane, Gold Coast, and Cairns all have international. Brisbane and Cairns airport only.
Number
middle-
2. Yeah,
yeah.
the middle one.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. All right, reef islands. So make sure your clients pack their swimsuit and sunscreen because Queensland is renowned for pristine beaches, picturesque islands, and of course the World Heritage listed Great Barrier Reef. With its diverse coral and marine life, phenomenal diving and snorkeling spots, and hidden islands, the Great Barrier Reef is one of the world's greatest natural wonders, stretching 1,400 miles and home to over 1,500 species of marine life. It is the ultimate bucket list location. Queensland has beautiful world-famous beaches as well as 900 islands dotted up and down the northeast coast. Our islands are packed with cultural adventure, white sandy beaches, warm water temperatures all year round, plenty of water-based activities to choose from. Your clients won't be short of options. Did you know that there's a great 8 to spot in Queensland? These 8 marine creatures represent the diversity and beauty of the reef, each playing a different role in sustaining the environment while offering unique, beautiful experiences when encountered in the wild. When on the reef, be sure to keep an eye out for the Maori wrasse, turtles, whales, giant clams, manta rays, clown and anemone fish. Yes, that's Nemo. The potato cod and sharks, reef sharks are very common and are not a threat to humans. Natural encounters. Queensland breathtaking natural landscapes are home to a variety of unique animal and marine life encounters that will make your client's holiday unforgettable. Snorkel and dive the Great Barrier Reef to encounter the Great Ape. On land, they can spot or even have breakfast with a koala, silently spy a platypus or cassowary in the rainforest, or watch friendly kangaroos and wallabies searching for food at sunrise on a tranquil beach. With more than 1,000 national parks within Queensland, there's plenty of natural wonders to explore, including the World Heritage listed Daintree Rainforest, Kagari, Fraser Island, Whitehaven Beach, and Gondwana Rainforest. Did you know the Great Barrier Reef is the only place in the world that you can swim and dwarf mink whales with dwarf mink whales, an experience so exclusive it only happens for 2 months of the year and only in Cairns and Great Barrier Reef region. So again, make note of that, guys, so you can sell that portion, right? Adventure and discovery. There's a sense of excitement, adventure, and discovery around every corner in Queensland, and the wonders of the rainforest to the splendors of the sea. If getting out in the nature is your client's thing, they can lace up their boots, take an epic hiking trail. There are hundreds to choose from, or they can take a dip below the surface and explore some of the world's best dive sites like Cod Hole on Lizard Island or the SS Yongala near Townsville. For something a little different, suggest the Outback, where they can hike breathtaking trails at Carnarvon Gorge, stopping to cool off with a dip in a freshwater rock pool, or explore Queensland from the water, kayaking to the secluded bays and beaches of Magnetic Island, or exploring the pristine, calming beauty of the Noosa Everglades. For the sun seekers and families, Queensland is home to Australia's best theme parks, conveniently located on the Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast. Did you know the Glass House Mountain Range on the Sunshine Coast is made up of 11 witch hat style peaks? Your clients can enjoy the 1.7-mile Mount Ngunnawal Summit Walk, which comes with stunning views out over the other peaks. More seasoned climbers might enjoy Mount Tibagagan and Mount Biwa, not for those who are afraid of heights. And please prepare and pack accordingly. Lifestyle, people, and culture. So Queensland is laid back and relaxed with friendly locals who are always willing to help or offer advice. Abundant flavors, local produce, freshest seafood are at the heart of Queensland's food experience. The year-round outdoor lifestyle, extraordinary natural environment set the stage to savor the ever-emerging vibrant food culture. Your clients can enjoy fresh scallops in Hervey Bay, a feast of locally sourced ingredient by the beach in Palm Cove, or do dinner like a true Queenslander and pick up some of the homegrown organic beef and cook it up on the barbecue. Queensland's also a great place to learn about the culture of Australia's first people, with experiences that bring the rich culture, storytelling, and customs of Indigenous Australians to life. Your clients can discover Stradbroke Island, known to the traditional owners of the Quadamuka people as Minjarba. Further north, they can join a guided walk with the local Kuka Yanglaga people through the World Heritage listed Daintree Rainforest in Cairns and Great Barrier Reef to learn about the history of the region. All right, events. So there's always something happening in Queensland. Visitors can catch world exclusive opera, theater performances at Brisbane's Queensland's Performing Arts Centre, and dine by the beach at the Gourmet Food Festival with the menu prepared by acclaimed celebrity chefs. They may even have the chance to cheer on their favorite sports team or test their limits in a tropical triathlon where two World Heritage wonders touch. Or they can connect with Indigenous culture in Queensland's tropical north through celebrations of song, dance, and tradition. One thing's for sure, these experiences will stay with your clients long after curtain call. Queensland experiences. Okay, so match the experience description to the Queensland experience. Okay, so where can clients visit Australia's best theme parks? Where can they experience riverside dining? And then where can they swim with the minke whales?
So parks is the first one is theme parks. The Gold Coast is theme parks.
Okay, Gold Coast. This way or this way? Okay.
The Wales is a middle one.
There we go. And this one. Okay, everybody got that? Very good. All right, thank you. Congratulations, you've now completed part 1. Back to training. You guys want to do another one?
Sure.
Okay. Maybe we can get through all 3 of them. Let's see.
Well, thank you. I have to go. I will
Okay, I'm
finish the rest
recording
of my
it.
stuff.
All right,
All right,
thank
thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend, guys.
You too, thank you. All right. Let's do number 2. No. All right, exploring Queensland's regions. Okay. Start the course. All right, Queensland is made up of 13 key unique regions, all offering diverse, enriching experiences. For this module, we'll give you a snapshot into 6 regions that your clients don't want to miss when planning their Australia and Queensland itinerary. So part 1 to 2, welcome to Brisbane, cosmopolitan hub for arts, culture, and dining, heavy on laid-back charm, bursting with outdoor experiences, stunning natural assets, clear blue skies all year round, subtropical alfresco lifestyle. Brisbane is an urban metropolis with relaxed vibe. Quick video. All right. Did you know Brisbane has 2 of the world's largest sand islands and ancient Gondwana rainforest in its boundaries? Head west to hike the breathtaking scenic rim or east to explore the sand dunes, snorkeling, and beautiful beaches of Minjarrabaa, North Stradbroke, and the Moreton Islands. Trying to pronounce that, sorry. All right, how to experience Brisbane's must-do. Climb the iconic Story Bridge or rock climb in the heart of the city of Kangaroo Point's Cliff with River Life Adventure Center. Explore the iconic South Bank. Enjoy a swim at Streets Beach, a man-made beach with views across the Brisbane River and CBD. Head to Howard Smith Wharves for dinner, drinks from one of many restaurants, or make a night of it and stay at the Art Deco Hotel Crystalbrook Vincent. Ride with Miramar Cruises up the Brisbane River to Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, where your clients can spot and even hold a koala, as well as meet the rest of Australia's famous locals, including kangaroos, wombats, and platypus. Visit Mooroomba Moreton Island to snorkel the famous shipwrecks, hand feed dolphins, and zip down the island's sand dunes. Head to the Western Beach reaches for Brisbane for hikes around the scenic rim. Quick facts, the city is serviced by the Brisbane International Airport with trains departing regularly to the city and Gold Coast. Getting around the city is simple thanks to the train and bus network, although once in the city, precincts like South Bank and Howard Smith Wharves are only a short walk from the central business district. Another great option for getting around in the city cat service, a ferry network operating on the Brisbane River. Brisbane is a vibrant city that celebrates its natural assets. Okay, how to experience it. Gold Coast has an abundance of beautiful sandy beaches, ancient rainforests, thrilling theme parks, vibrant dining, cultural scene. Whether your clients are watching the sunrise from Burleigh Hill, fishing at Main Beach, taking in the atmosphere of Surfer's Paradise, surfing with the pros of Snapper Rocks, there's a spot reserved for them on this piece of spectacular coastline. Another quick video. sorry, I'm trying to reschedule the presentation. I gotta do corporate, but I'm gonna be in Hawaii, so I'm trying to get that going. All right, did you know the Gold Coast is the 8th World Surfing Reserve? So there is no better place for your clients to learn to surf, with surf schools dotted along the coastline. Be sure to match them with one close to their accommodation. All right, continue. 2 of 2. All right, Gold Coast must do. Enjoy a meal at an award-winning eatery, cafe, or craft brewery. Cruise around Gold Coast waterways on a jet boat with Paradise Jet Boating, with a few thrills thrown in for good measure. Visit Gilligo Aboriginal Cultural Center for a tour to learn about the sacred Dreaming Mountain of Burleigh Heads National Park. Head to the hinterland on the hunt for waterfalls. Suggest to your clients to visit Twin Falls and Purling Brook Falls in Springbrook National Park. Ascend the awe-inspiring Sky Point climb, Australia's highest external building. Climb on top of the Gold Coast iconic Q1 building and visit one of the world's famous parks from Warner Brothers, Movie World, Wet n Wild, Dream World, and Sea World. Quick facts: city is serviced by Gold Coast Airport, receives both domestic international flights. Sorry, guys. If flying into Brisbane, the Gold Coast is only 1 hour south by car and also serviced by trains, making these two very different destinations a perfect pair for the beginning of a Queensland holiday. The G-Link, similar to tram network, is the easiest, cheapest way of getting around the city, and Gold Coast is in a sentence, it's fun, vibrant, and it's much more than just a beach destination. Brisbane and Gold Coast. Okay, how long does it take to drive from Brisbane to the Gold Coast?
1 hour.
1 hour, yeah. Very good. Experience Cairns Great Barrier Reef, 1 of 2. This is a part of the world where the power of nature consumes visitors from the moment they touch down. The unmissable icons, both of which your clients can see when flying in, are the UNESCO World Heritage listed sites of the Great Barrier Reef and the wet tropics rainforest. Besides these 2 natural icons, your clients' adventures can range from poolside cocktails to swimming in the rock pools, rafting rapids, and gaining a deeper understanding of the land and sea through the stories of the local indigenous cultures. And they have called this region home for tens of thousands of years. Beautiful. Did you know Port Douglas is the world's first place to receive Ecotourism Australia's Eco Destination certification? Here, your clients can sleep in the rainforest, sail to the reef, or simply unwind to the sounds of nature. All right, Cairns and Great Barrier Reef must do. Visit the Great Barrier Reef with tours departing from Cairns and Port Douglas. There's a tour to suit every client, with dive-centric to family-friendly pontoons. Learn about the Daintree rainforest and the connection Indigenous Australians have always will to this magnificent place through a guided Dreamtime walk at Mosman Gorge Cultural Center. Head off onto a tropical island adventure. For families, visit Green Island. For great value, head to Fitzroy Island, and for luxury travel, set your sights on Lizard or Badera Islands. Great information there. All right, join Kuku Yalaman Juan Walker from Walkabout Cultural Tours to explore Koya Beach. Learn about the environment, including different bush foods, medicines, partake in traditions, including spearing fish and hunting for crabs. Head over the mountains to the Atherton Tablelands to taste local produce, marvel at wondrous landscapes before cooling off in one of the many waterfalls such as Mila Mila Falls. There's more to this region than reef and rainforest. 3.5 hours from Cairns in Gulf Savannah lies the Undara Volcanic National Park, home to the best preserved ancient lava tubes. Be sure to book in the Wildlife of Sunset tours. Quick facts: Cairns is serviced by Cairns Airport, receiving both domestic and international flights. The region is a large place. Hire car is recommended for if your clients have a specific plan. If not, all tours can arrange transfers from their hotels. Cairns, Great Barrier Reef in a sentence. If you love the natural world, from landscapes to creatures that they call home, this is the place for you. Whitsundays. All right. Make the most of Queensland's tropical weather with a visit to the Whitsundays, home to a group of 74 idyllic islands. Your clients can spend their time sailing the crystal clear waters, discovering extraordinary marine life, wandering through prominent landmarks, from the Great Barrier Reef to the pure silica sands of Whitehaven Beach. The mainland side of Whitsunday coast is just enticing, boasting beaches, national parks galore, and the coastal enclave of Arley Beach. All right, another video. All right, did you know the famous Heart Reef is in the Whitsundays? Your clients can now experience this iconic reef like never before. The Journey to the Heart Tour. Heart Reef Experience is a 3-hour tour, including a helicopter flight over Whitehaven Beach, Hill Inlet, Whitsunday Island, and Heart Reef, as well as use of the mirrored pontoon from which your clients can snorkel. 2 of 2 Whitsunday must-do experiences. Visit Hill Inlet. Look out for Whitsunday Island to enjoy the famous swirling sands, neighboring islands. Spend a few nights on one of the islands, Hamilton, Daydream, Long, and Hayman Islands. The Whitsundays is one of only a few places in the world where you can charter a yacht without a license. It's a perfect option for those who want to explore the many islands, bays, and inlets at their own pace. If this sounds like too much hard work, spend a day sailing the seas, learning the ropes of a guided tour. Stay overnight under the ocean, reef suites, or on top deck of the pontoon in purpose-built swags, reef sleep, with a canopy of stars above you, and the reef right out front. Ooh, isn't that cool? Quick facts: the region is serviced by 2 airports, Great Barrier Reef Airport, also known as Hamilton Island Airport, located on Hamilton Island, and the Whitsunday Coast Airport in Prosperin. It's about a 40-minute drive from Whitsunday Coast Airport to Arley Beach, and a bus charter aligns with most flights and is the most affordable transfer option. Arley Beach is a small town you can explore on foot, with all tours departing from one of 2 marinas, with transfers arranged from your hotel for most tours. And Whitsunday in a sentence: tropical paradise you've dreamt of, white beaches, palm trees, and crystal clear waters. The Great Barrier Reef Whitsundays. Match the experience to the description. So where can you explore Great Barrier Reef? Where can you visit Whitehaven Beach? And which region can international visitors fly straight into? Anyone? Great Barrier Reef. Cairns and Great Barrier Reef. With all of them? Anybody know? Right here. Anybody? I'm just gonna guess, since nobody's answered. We'll see. I probably got it wrong. Yep, incorrect. So gotta switch these two. So Great Barrier Reef is all of it. Okay. Here. I just messed up again. I forgot. Anybody else here with me? All right. All
I'm
right,
here. Sorry, my computer was offline.
that's okay. All right, only 1 hour drive from Queensland capital Brisbane. Your
Come on, come on.
clients will be
Connect.
welcomed into the Sunshine Coast way of life. Journey through national parks, postcard perfect towns, World Heritage
Seriously.
listed wonders. Oops, hold on. And encounter a myriad of local wildlife. Along the way, culinary experiences from the paddock and the sea will feed both their belly and their soul. Okay, so Sunshine Coast must do. Noosa is a world surfing reserve. So Main Beach is Noosa is the perfect place to have a surfing lesson. Afterwards, be sure to enjoy one of the waterfront restaurants and a stroll down Hastings Street. Discover the Noosa Everglades, one of only 2 Everglades systems in the world. Your clients can kayak or join a cruise of these amazing waterways that are commonly referred to as river mirrors. So I'm going to do this really quick. Okay. Explore the subtropical rainforest of the hinterland at the Mary Cross Scenic Reserve. Better still, pair the drive with a trip to Condalilla Falls and a look around some of the Montville shops and cafes. This quaint village is a great place to buy souvenirs and local produce. Head to Australia's zoo, the home of the crocodile hunter, the late Steve Irwin and his family, to meet Australia's cute and curious wildlife. Watch the sunrise from Carlos Sandblow in Rainbow Beach, one of the largest accumulations of windblown sand found alongside Queensland coastline. Best way to get here is via the Great Beach Drive. Quick fact, Sunshine Coast Airport receives both international from New Zealand and domestic. The Sunshine Coast domestic network has been increased with the intro of Bonza Airlines. Flights are now available from several regional Australian airports. Sunshine Coast in a sentence, the easygoing beach holiday from bygone era, where beach days end with fish and chips on the beach at sunset. Sounds nice, right? All right, couple of hour drive north of the Sunshine Coast, 3.5 hour drive from Brisbane and Queensland's Fraser Coast, home to the World Heritage listed jewels, the world's largest sand island and the world's first whale heritage area. You have Kagari, Fraser Island. Clients can explore unspoilt coastlines, soak in the natural spa at champagne pools, touch the powder. You're welcome, like sands and crystal clear fresh waters of Lake Mackenzie and be dwarfed by nature and walk through the ancient Valley of the Giants. Few more things to know. Clients can take a 50-minute passenger ferry from Hervey Bay, or for four-wheel drive access, take the barge from Inskip Point at the northern end of Rainbow Beach, which takes about 10 minutes. The beach welcomes the highway on Kagari. If your clients are self-driving, ensure that they have a four-wheel drive so they can traverse 75-mile beach with ease. Alternatively, they can join a beauty spot tours from Kingsfish Bay Resort and be driven by a pro. Hervey Bay, there's nowhere better to go whale watching than in the first ever World Whale Heritage Site. Recognition awarded for the region's commitment to conservation and protection. Here's what to know before setting out on a whale watching adventure. There are tour options to suit every traveler, from half-day, wheelchair accessible, eco-friendly sailing, full day, even tours where you can swim with the whales. When the conditions are right, your clients can swim with the humpbacks by slipping off the back of the boat and holding onto the line, acting as bait. The whales, on their own terms, venture over to check them out and can hang around for upwards of 20 minutes per whale. This is an experience that will stay with your clients long after they leave Fraser Coast. Other than whale watching, take your pick of cafes, restaurants. Be sure to try local Hervey Bay scallops. Throw a fishing line in off the historic Oregon pier. Stand up paddleboard, sup in the bay, and shop locally at weekend market. Okay. All right. Oops. All right. Quick facts. Hervey Bay Airport receives domestic flights from Brisbane and Sydney, as well as offering connections to and from Lady Elliot Island. Fraser Coast, in a sentence, a destination for animal encounters. To be fully immersed in nature, you'll want to leave your phone on flight mode. All right, congratulations. We've now completed part 2. You guys want to move on part 3, get her done? Then we'll start whatever next week.
Yes.
Get her done, right? Let's do it. All right, so last one. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, let's do.
Huh? Bum, 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 bum. Very sorry. All right, let's start the course. Experiencing Queensland. All right, let's get started. Part 3. All right, Great Barrier Reef. From Cairns to Cape Tribulation, either independently or with a driver guide, will see your clients traverse spectacular coastline, hugging 2 World Heritage areas, the Great Barrier Reef and the Wet Tropics Rainforest. Wind through Cairns' northern beaches, plot adventures from Port Douglas, and discover the region's ancient culture before arriving at a place where the raw beauty of nature will leave your clients speechless. And all of this in just 4 days. So part 1, Cairns to Port Douglas. Departing Cairns, your clients can head to the northern beaches of Clifton Beach, Trinity Beach, and Palm Cove. With its sandy shores lapped by the Coral Sea and a backdrop of rainforest-clad mountains, Palm Cove has the perfect setting for an intimate getaway or just a beachfront long lunch. Take a quick stop at Rex Lookout, where an incredible 180-degree view of the Coral Sea and its coastline begs a photograph. The road leaves the blue of the ocean for the green of sugarcane fields just before the palm-lined entrance to Port Douglas. Driving distance, 42 miles, plus detours, roughly 65 minutes direct. Option 2, cities, beaches, and beyond. Southeast Queensland, headlined by Brisbane. The Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast is a wonderfully diverse section of Queensland that covers off many of the state icons and natural landscapes in a short, accessible period of time. With this itinerary, your clients will explore the capital of Queensland, visit some of the state's best beaches, spend time on an island, immerse themselves in ancient rainforest. They can even include a sneaky trip to a Great Barrier Reef if they have time. All right, welcome to Brisbane. Did I miss one up there, or did it? Okay. Did I miss that? Because wasn't I supposed to go back through? Did I miss something, guys? Let me go back and see. I thought it had to drop down. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here, Port Douglas. Today's your clients can venture to the Great Barrier Reefs. Multiple tours departing Port Douglas, eat their way through the town's best restaurants and cafes, explore 4 Mile Beach, or simply lie in a hammock between 2 palms and relax in the tropical atmosphere. Port Douglas to Mossman Gorge. Short drive from Port Douglas to Daintree Village offers the opportunity to learn about the indigenous people who have called Daintree Rainforest home for tens of thousands of years. This is a traditional country of Kuku Yala people who continue to have ongoing connections with the area, offer tours where your clients can experience their culture. Mossman Gorge is the southern section of the Daintree National Park, where steep mountains thick with rainforest send the Mossman River tumbling over the gorge's massive granite boulders, creating cool, clear freshwater swimming holes. Your clients can visit John Ball Aboriginal Art Gallery in Mossman or painting workshops, experience traditional hunting at nearby Koya Beach with walkabout cultural tours, relax with an indigenous spa treatment at Daintree Ecolot. 32 miles, less than 1 hour. All right. And then Mossman Gorge Cape Tribulation. 40 kilometers north of Mossman Gorge, your clients will arrive at Daintree River, where the cable ferry transports them into the world's oldest surviving tropical rainforest. Journey through the rainforest, keeping an eye out of endangered cassowary on the way, the only place in the world 2 World Heritage areas collide. Cow Bay and Cape Tribulation. While in the Cape, stay for a few days to visit Mackay Cay and Mackay Reef, and with Ocean Safari. Visit the Daintree Discovery Center, go horseback riding on the beach, sample a unique tropical treat, the Daintree Ice Cream Company. Once your clients are rested, have explored the reef and rainforest, they can simply follow the same route back to Cairns, 3-hour direct plus ferry. Driving distance, 75 minutes, direct plus ferry time, allow an hour with check-in times before departing. All right, option 2. All right, so we went through this and then here. Okay, welcome to Brisbane. Brisbane, most likely through the international airport. Time to hit the ground running, explore Brisbane. Your clients might like to visit the man-made beaches of South Bank, explore modern traditional art of the Queensland Art Gallery and the Gallery of Modern Art, or spend time exploring the rapidly evolving Fortitude Valley Precinct. We recommend starting at James Street. For dinner, head down to Howard Smith Wharves to enjoy one of the many riverfront restaurants to offer. Explore Queensland Island. After exploring the city, head east to either Morton Island or Minjerama North Stradbeck Island to connect with nature, come face to face with some of Australia's famous wildlife. If you have clients seeking adventure, suggest a trip to Morgampan, 75 minutes by ferry from Brisbane. Snorkel the Tangaluma Wrecks, toboggan down sand dunes, hand feed wild dolphins, available nightly at Tangaluma Island Resort. For those who are wanting to connect with nature, suggest Minjaraba 50-minute ferry trip from Brisbane. Make sure they head to the Gorge Walk. Sunrise or sunset is best. Here they might spot kangaroos, koalas, dolphins, whales, July through November. For something different, scuba divers will love a dive with Manta Lodge, operating out of Adder Rock on the island. In summer, divers can swim with manta rays, and in winter, gray nurse sharks populate the area in huge numbers. Don't worry, these sharks are harmless. Okay. Gold Coast calling. Head down the Gold Coast, 60 to 90 minutes self-drive. Check in for 2 nights to explore the beaches, hinterland, and dining scene at Gold Coast. Today, your clients might like to connect with the region's indigenous culture on a dreaming tour. from Gelugral Aboriginal Cultural Center. Learn to surf with one of many surf schools on the coast. Explore beaches from Surfer's Paradise to Coolangatta and everywhere in between, or even make their own gin at Grandad Jack's. In the evening, they should tuck into the coast booming dining scene for unbeatable views over the ocean. Our pick would be the Tropic at Burleigh Pavilion or next door at Rick Shores. You have the green behind the gold. So much more to the Gold Coast than pristine beaches. Today, your client should explore the rainforest of Leamington or Springbrook National Park, around 60 minutes from Gold Coast. Self-drive. Here, they can experience nice short walks, including Purlington Falls, Morin Falls, and Twin Falls circuits. Our tip is for them to take their time and truly immerse in the sounds of the rainforest. For an extended stay, they may like to spend a night or two up to the hinterland at either Binnaburra Mountain Lodge or O'Reilly's Rainforest Retreat. And then last one, from one coast or another. From heading to the Sunshine Coast, if your client has time, they may like to add an epic day trip from the Gold Coast to the southernmost island of the Great Barrier Reef, Lady Elliot Island. Departing from the Gold Coast as well as Brisbane, they can enjoy 75-minute scenic flight to the tiny Coral Cay before jumping in the water for a snorkel with the Great Ape, including manta rays. The winter months are best, turtles and clownfish. From Gold Coast, the Sunshine Coast is around a 2.5 hour drive north. Sunshine Coast is relaxed, natural, and celebrates the outdoors. On the drive from Gold Coast, they can stop off at Glass House Mountains for a short hike. We recommend Mount Ngungun, or a swim in the rainforest swimming holes such as Kondalilla Falls. Once on the coast, the clients can choose between the resort town of Noosa, vibrant Moolalaba, or family-friendly Calandra. Here, their holiday options are wide open. They may like to spend a few nights on the coast, head further north to Fraser Coast or Bundaberg, jump a flight from Brisbane to Whitsundays or Cairns and Great Barrier Reef. Woo! Option 3, hopping from city to tropics. Queensland is vast, beautiful state, thanks to the extensive intrastate flight network. Your clients can be exploring the capital city in the morning, sitting on a tropical island, watching the sunset in the afternoon. This is an itinerary for the client that wants the best of both worlds. All right, explore Queensland capital. Arrive in Brisbane, explore the sites, hop on and off the City Cat ferry cruise around the Brisbane River for a different city experience. For this itinerary, your clients might like to travel at a slightly slower pace. With that in mind, 2 nights at a luxury hotel like the Kalalo W Hotel or Emporium South Bank might be exactly what they need to start this trip. AM in the city, PM in the tropics. Start today like the locals. Enjoy breakfast at one of the city's many cafes. Industry Beans in Newstead, Pawpaw Cafe in Woolloongabba, Morning After in the West End are great places to start. Once your clients have ticked everything in Brisbane, it's off time to head to the airport for a 90-minute flight to the Whitsundays. Here they have 2 options: fly direct to Hamilton Island or fly to Whitsundays Coast Airport in Prosperity. Spend their first night at Arley Beach on the mainland. Regardless which airport they choose, the rite of passage is to toast their first sunset with a drink overlooking the Coral Sea. And third, 3, 4, and 5 days, explore the wonders of Whitsunday. Here's a quick guide for picking the best accommodation options for your clients. Arley Beach, access all tours of bustling seaside town. Hamilton Island hat with everything. Accommodation caters to all travelers. Hayman Island Resort, luxury resort with all the fine trimmings. Daydream Island Resort, perfect for families. And then Elysian Resort and Palm Bay, secluded barefoot luxury. Once the accommodation is sorted, the next 3 days are about exploring the wonders of Whitsundays, Whitehaven Beach, Hill Inlet, the islands of the outer Great Barrier Reef. There are a range of tour options to suit all travelers and budgets. We recommend heading to the outer reef to truly experience the size and diversity of the reef. For something different, your clients might like to soar above the reef and Whitehaven Beach on helicopter flight. See the islands through the eyes of the region's First Nations people on the Ngaro Indigenous Cultural Tour. Head to Bowen on the main island for fresh seafood and a swim in one of the town's amazing bays. Trick to Whitsunday holiday is not to rush, Make sure there is plenty of downtime to simply enjoy the beauty of the region. If they're looking for an extension, McKay is an hour south of Artie Beach, and nearby Cape Hillsborough, they can join the local wallabies, kangaroos that return to the beach every morning at sunrise. It's truly special Queensland experience. Fact or fiction? Great Barrier Reef can be added to an itinerary as it's accessible from all regions thanks to full day tours, some by small aircraft if needed. I'd say that's fact. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Correct. All right. Next, for what you have learned in this module, what key things would you want to tell your clients about Queensland? Type your response below and then hit suggestions. A beautiful place to visit. Great for luxury travelers, solo and families. Okay. Suggestions. My clients should choose Queensland because they can explore natural wonders, including Great Barrier Reef, ancient rainforest, beach, island, holidays, no matter their travel style and budget. Immerse themselves in the cities that blend urban lifestyle with their natural assets. Have close encounters with rare wildlife from manta rays to clownfish, humpback whales, and connect with Queensland indigenous culture, no matter what destination they visit. Where to go for more information? You have the website, consumer website, their Facebook page, Instagram, and YouTube. Summary. Now you've completed Queensland modules. You're ready to select the perfect experience destinations itineraries for your clients to enjoy the natural wonders of Queensland. Whether it's a luxury escape to Lizard Island, 5-day family holiday on Gold Coast, road trip covering most of the state, you're armed with the information to make their Queensland adventure unforgettable. Thank you for taking time to complete this module. It means a lot to Queensland and our future guests. Congratulations! You have now completed and won another badge. Yay! All right, guys. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, this is a long one, so we'll pick up next Thursday. If you have anybody that missed out, tell them to catch up because again, you know, this is amazing. Australia is amazing. Look at all these that we've earned. Okay. So again, keep earning, keep learning. Let's have fun. Tomorrow we're doing our second part of Holland America. So join us for that. If you haven't completed the first part, I'll be posting that also so you can catch up. And then we'll see you then. And then on what are we doing Saturday? We are doing Sakailas. I gotta learn the how to pronounce that. But again, thank you everybody. I hope you guys have an amazing Thursday. If you're part of my team, thank you. And we're doing our new agent mixer today. So if you want to join us for that. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. All right. Have fun, guys. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day, Marnie.
Thank you too. Bye-bye.